Hi everyone, I hope you're doing really well. If you watched my video sharing my most worn pieces from Sezane in 2025, you probably know that I was going to share my least worn pieces, the ones that I either didn't wear at all, or maybe I don't like them, or maybe they didn't hold up well. So of course I wanted to share that with you because I want you to be more mindful about your purchases. I've been a Sezane shopper for a very long time and I know the brand super well. I do lots of reviews and these pieces here have been reviewed on the channel, and I'll have the links for these reviews in case you guys want to see what they look like on me, because today is going to be just a sitting down like chatty type of video. The first piece I have to show you is this Meet the Most Uncomfortable Shoes on Earth. These, they killed me. I had to wear this so many times to break them in and they're still not there. Like, I still feel pain around this part. They are gorgeous shoes and I wish they were more comfortable. In fact, sometimes I just put a little, look, there's even blood here on both sides. I don't know if my camera is catching up, but I really suffered with these shoes. So they're very pretty. They are everything I wanted them to be, except for the comfort part. There's leather, they make your legs elongated. They are very feminine. They are perfect height, to me at least. And I love them, but they just kill me every time I wear them. So I would pass if I were you, especially if you have sensitive feet. These are not great. I recently got these and I haven't worn them yet, so I can't really say how comfortable they are. But at first glance, like when I put them on, they were super, extremely comfortable, like everywhere. So I'm gonna wear them because I'm keeping them and I'll let you know how it goes, but definitely stay away from these because they are like the most uncomfortable thing on earth. There's a bit of a spoil alert here. Now this one, the reason, first of all, it's a beautiful piece. And as you can see, I still have the tag on. And the reason I put this as my bad purchase is because I got a faulty one. This is also my fault because the stitching like came undone. And I know the brand really well. Actually, this was the very first time over like 1,000 pieces I've tried. I don't own 1,000 pieces, but I have definitely tried because of my reviews. And I never encountered anything like this, and I should have seen that, and I should have just returned and gotten a new one, because every time I saw this piece on in my wardrobe, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna wear this, I'm just gonna do the stitching. Like, this would take you like 2 minutes to finish, but I'm always in a rush and I end up not wearing. So this was a bit of a waste of money. I can fix it because it's just a quick fix here, but it's kind of a bummer because when you buy something at this price point, you don't want this to happen. Now, another piece that I regret, and there's two reasons for that. First of all, this is beautiful, but first of all, reason number one, this is uncomfortable. This is very scratchy. And in my mind, I could wear it, but every time I reach for it and I put on, I'm like, no, I cannot wear this. So for knits, I can do scratchy ones because it's easy to put a shirt underneath and just wear comfortably. But this one, I don't have much to do. And everywhere this touches my skin is just really uncomfortable. And after I did the breast implant, this got a little bit small for me. So it doesn't feel as loose and nice as when I first got. And this is the reason that was a really bad purchase, because this was very expensive. It was a collaboration, and because of that, it was more expensive. It was Maria de la Orden. In size 36, beautiful piece, but if you're sensitive to wool, then don't go for it. Now this, what do I say? This is one of my most worn pieces, but this pilled like crazy. These are the Denim pants, and I already unpilled this so many times. I already used the brush, like the cashmere brush. Look at this. I don't know if my camera is catching up, but this has been pilling like crazy. And I have Denim in 3 colors. I have the white and the black. They didn't pill. But this specific color in camel, which is my favorite, unfortunately, they're so flattering, but they just pill like crazy. I mean, I don't want to have to deal with that every time I wear the pants. So I wore them a lot last year, and I was like de-pilling every time, but now I got tired of them, and it's a shame because I really love the style, the cut, the fit, the color. I like everything about these, But the fact that they're peeling like this, yeah, I feel bad that I even got this at first place. Another pair of pants that I really regret getting. Now, this one, the problem is not the quality or anything wrong with the pants. It's the fact that I got this for my fantasy self. Like when I saw this, I felt I needed a pair of black leather pants. And I honestly still think I do, but I need the right cut because I hate flare pants. And I feel so bad that I spent like $400 on these pants when I actually never wore them. I am ashamed, but we do make those mistakes and we learn from them. I don't do that anymore. I'm very careful about everything I purchase. This one was from years ago, and I'm still deciding what I'm gonna do. If I'm gonna try to wear that or if I'm gonna resell and maybe get something else, because I think if you find the right cut for you, it might solve the problem. I think for me, I'd prefer this with the waistband and also a little bit more straight or like barrel leg. I'm really into barrel leg right now. So yeah, sadly, I spent a lot of money on this and yeah. Now, the Gaspard. These have not been worn. They have not been loved for a long time. Fun fact, this was my very first Sezane piece. This one in vintage blue. I mean, the color is stunning, but it doesn't go really well on me. It's not my color. It doesn't go really well with my skin tone. And this is one of the reasons I don't reach for it. The second reason is that because this is really uncomfortable. Like the Gaspard, the Berry Jumper, they are uncomfortable pieces. Sometimes Sezane has oversized pieces, like this one, for example. That's very easy to put a shirt underneath. I actually have shared before how to wash your knits, like how to store them, and also how to freshen them up so you don't have to be washing all the time. And the reason I'm saying that is because I recommended a Uniqlo shirt, like something very close to your skin, very thin, that won't be bulky. And those are the ones that I wear under my Gaspard and all my knits. But I feel like on the Gaspard, because it's a more fitted piece, I would just prefer to wear as is, and I can't. It's really uncomfortable. I love the boat neck, especially in these two colors. This is Iris from years ago, and this is the sage color. I mean, they're really beautiful, and they're classic pieces. I think they're super easy to wear. They're versatile because you can wear both sides, but because they're comfortable, uncomfortable, I just don't reach for them. And so many of you actually told me that you misshaped your Gaspards. So make sure you watch my video about how to wash them, because I might have a solution for you and I might prevent you from doing something wrong with your knits. Now this one, some people also reported that they got a little stretched out and they got a little thinner over time, like after washes. So I don't know how you're washing them, but just make sure that you have the right soap and the right temperature, like no spinning or like the least you can. Yeah, so these were unfortunately pieces that I didn't wear enough and I wish I had. And the last ones are Sezane belts. Now, don't get me wrong, I do think these are really great quality and I feel so bad for not wearing them, but I'm not a belt person when it comes to thick belts. I do have some thin belts that I wear all the time, but I took too long to realize that I just don't wear thick belts. And these belts are expensive. They're like $100 each, some a little less, some a little more. And in fact, I'm gonna be selling so many of these. So if you guys are interested, I'll put my Poshmark account down here. They're all so pretty, but I just don't wear them. This one's probably too small for my waist. But you see, like there's so many. This one I probably wore at some point. And I do love the Livy belts. Oops, I do love the Livy belts. They're really nice. And this one too, but too hobo for me. So I didn't really know my style back then. I think I got carried away because Sezane items were so pretty and I was doing those reviews. So I was just so in love with everything and I ended up getting so many pieces. And I know a lot of you do that too, especially if you're new to the brand, because we get excited and you want to change your wardrobe. Maybe you changed your weight or maybe your style, maybe a new job. So it's normal that you want to update, like upgrade your wardrobe and get new things. But when you know your body proportions, your style, the things that work for you, it's just so much easier. So unfortunately, when I got these belts, I didn't know myself that much, and I ended up getting too many belts, and they're just there in my wardrobe, which is really sad. So these were my worst purchases from Sezane. Some of them, like I said, they just didn't hold up well, or they were like faulty, or perhaps uncomfortable. But in general, I've had a really great experience with the brand. I would say that most of my wardrobe is actually from Sezane. Accessories, shoes, like bags, clothes. So I'm really happy with the brand overall, but I did have these unfortunate purchases that I want to share with you. If you didn't watch the video with my favorite ones, definitely check that out. And I have a few more coming up. If you guys want to see a video with ranking, like my Sezane knits, the ones that I wear the most or the least, or maybe the ones that are the most comfortable or the scratchiest one, do let me know and I'll make sure to prepare that video for you. I have a suede video coming and also brown inspiration coming. Very excited for these. Thank you so much for watching and see you in my next one. Bye bye.